From Southeast Texas, we welcome you inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. Ought to be a good one here between the Miami Marlins and the Houston Astros. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Dallas Keuchel gets the start for Houston in this one. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's got a career ERA under 4. For a starting pitcher, that is very dependable. They're just looking for a consistent start here in this one.
D. Gordon will dig in now. A dangerous hitter indeed as the National League's reigning batting champion. To short. Correa ranges to his right. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
And you know, any way you can get on base, you just take it. Here he just puts the ball in play. He doesn't hit it all that hard, but he's able to leg it out at first base, and he's on to start this ball.
Martin Prado set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him.
Keeping him close.
Keuchel pauses. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to short. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. The Marlins on top, 1-0. Jose Fernandez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. EK, what do you got?
Remember, guys, this is someone that will come at you with 4 different pitches. He'll change velocity, he'll go up and down, the break on the pitches makes it a real challenge for a hitter.
Jeff Bagwell gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Yelich. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Astros go down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. JT Realmuto into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Miami down in order. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Martin Prado is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th. Hit to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder.
At the plate, Marcell Ozuna. He flew out in his last at-bat. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit on the ground to short. Correa is right there, on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Jeff Bagwell is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Astros have pulled back even now with 1 run apiece.
Just their first hit of the game, but boy, they made it a doozy. That may be his first mistake of the afternoon, and it's going to cost him.
Adeiny Echeverria in now, hopped out in his first trip. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Hit down the third base line. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, number 9, second baseman.
Christian Yelich digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Now a snap throw to first.
safe.
Just keeping him close. The 2-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Last half of the 5th coming up, all tied at 1-1. Jeff Bagwell will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run. A solo shot here to left. His second home run of the game, and the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
That pitcher's got to be thinking, how can I throw a pitch like that in this situation? That thing was so right down the middle, it absolutely got hammered, and he knew it as soon as he let go of it.
Ichiro Suzuki steps in for a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. 2 down, runners at first and second. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first. So that didn't go quite according to plan, and with it, the inning is over. Marlins forced to settle for 1. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Astros lead it 4-2. Jeff Bagwell digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and deep to left center field. Yelich going back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. His 3rd home run of the ball game. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His 3rd home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
JT Realmuto will start things off here in the 9th. No sign of the closer just yet here in a 4-run ball game.
Yeah, and I think they'd love to get him a day off here, so they're going to hope that his services aren't required to finish this one off.
To first. Fielded cleanly by Bagwell. And don't quite know what was going on there, but he's into first base safely.
Well, we've seen winning rallies get started with less than this. This is going to be an infield single all the way, and now they're in business with the leadoff man on base to start this inning.
And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award?
Yeah, really a game to remember for that man right there. He winds up finishing with 3 home runs. What surprised me was, after a while, why even pitch to him?
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros, 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Marlins, 4 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 16 men on base. The winning pitcher is Dallas Keuchel. Credit the save to Ken Johns. The loss goes to Jose Fernandez. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes.